Hey guys, in this video you're going to see Jodan repairing horse blankets. You're going to see us laundering horse blankets. You're going to see large loads of linens coming in and being processed. You're going to see how we take care of outdoor cushions, miscellaneous things that won't fit into a household washer, like bathroom rugs, dog beds, etc., or maybe things you just don't want to do at home. Sit back, enjoy the video, and we'll see you soon. We are unloading the truck and we're actually binning them as we unload them. This particular client has volunteers to take them off their beds at this particular facility, and they don't use any trash bags to bag them up. So when we unload the truck, we just pull the bins over here, load them directly, and then what we don't wash tonight, we'll leave in the truck and process that. I would say tomorrow, but tomorrow's July 4th, and our close facility is closed tomorrow to celebrate July 4th. So Monday, I think Dara might actually come in Sunday and process some of them, so we're not behind on Monday. We do have just a skeleton crew on July 4th, but all of our stores close early enough where our employees can spend time with their families to enjoy fireworks on the 4th of July. If any of you guys are wondering why we don't have these already binned up, this particular location does not have room for bins. They don't care to have bins. We've offered. They do not want bins. We just make do of the situation and do it the best way we can.
Hey Juan, how many more truckloads are we gonna have to go get?
Probably like 3 to 4 more.
Three to four more?
Yes, sir. We got plenty in there waiting, so we're gonna unload this, get it all organized, and then we're gonna go back, get some more, and get it all, hopefully get it all done, get everything organized so that it can be processed over the weekend.
Hard worker here. Look at Dara. Dara's probably the hardest worker here.
That's right.
She's a superstar. She's a superstar of Splash 'em Out.
Erica, who's the hardest worker here? There you go. She says me.
I wish somebody can tell me no different.
Word on the street says that Dara's the hardest worker here.
There is a hard worker. There's a very hard worker.
Harder than you?
Not harder than me, but she's a good worker. Dara's a really good worker. Really good.
Basically, we have a great team here.
Yes, very good team. I love my team. That is.
You're only as good as your worst employee.
That's it. That's it.
This is what happens when we get somewhere and it's not bagged up. Yeah, we've got another van coming.
Here at Splash 'em Out, we don't do just commercial laundry services. We do everything. We do home goods, comforters, linens. We do tablecloths. We do horse blankets. We do outdoor cushions, dog beds, rugs, and we do so many rugs. Of course, you know we own Commonwealth Cleanings. We clean a lot of carpet. But with that being said, this is what we have going on right now. We do a lot of summer camps. We have a lot of linen, and they opted not to use our ironer, which is good for them because they save a lot of money by doing that. But we have all these draped, ready to be folded tomorrow. It's about 7:30 on a Wednesday night. And you come around through here, we have pillows. We have our washers. They're set on timers, which is great. So they'll start about 4:30 in the morning. And when our staff gets in about 5, they'll get those going. We also have all these pillows. We have just an array of items ready to be packaged and returned to the customer. We have completely diversified ourselves. We've not put all our eggs in one basket to where we have to do just commercial laundry here. We do commercial, residential, we do specialized items, anything and everything. If it needs to be cleaned, Splash 'em Out can do it for you. And if it needs to be cleaned outside of Splash 'em Out, Commonwealth Cleaning can do it for you. We are very diversified. And if you need something fixed or repaired, as far as horse blankets, for example, we have a sewing machine over here. This is a console. It's a 206 RB5, so it has a reverse. This thing is so nice. I'm no expert on sewing. I'm not a seamstress, but I play one on TV. I can do it. I have done it. I've been practicing, no big deal. There's nothing that I won't learn to help us succeed in our field of business. I stripped and waxed floors. I didn't know what I was doing, but I became an expert quickly. I cleaned carpets on carpet cleaning vans, truck mounts. Went there, we cleaned about 50 carpets a day. I didn't know what I was doing at the beginning, but I became an expert. So there's nothing we won't do or venture off. Think inside the box, if that makes sense to you. We want to become an expert in every single area of the circle or the box per se, and not go outside that box. A lot of people think outside the box. I think inside. What can I become an expert of? For example, we clean horse blankets. What's the next level of that? Repair horse blankets. There you go. We clean dog beds, you name it. There's nothing that we won't do or say that we can't do, and if we can't do it, we'll research it, figure it out, and get it done. Juan just pulled up with the box truck, and we've got 120 horse blankets, see them all stacked up here, and then back in here. Here's the situation. I'm trying to get this warehouse set up to where I just need to get all this stuff out of here, which I'm in the process of doing, and then we can separate anything horse is going to go up in here. So that's not a big deal, but right now we're just going to store them right here, bring them in there to wash them, waterproof them, repair them, whatever else that needs to be done. We got Dara and Juan unloading. This isn't very efficient, but right now, until we get our carts available.
Fortunately, we have a warehouse that has a dock so that when we unload large loads, we can just back it up to the dock, wheel it right in. This is the back half of our warehouse. We are currently cleaning it out, getting it organized. It's a Friday afternoon. It's a monsoon outside. Just returned a truck full of linens to a particular place, and we have another truckload. Initially, we drop it, pick up on the same day, which makes it really convenient because you're not going back and forth. This particular place has no storage. They don't allow us to use bins inside of the place. So essentially, when they take their dirty linens off of the beds and the rooms, they just throw it into a big room. And unfortunately, we have to go in there and get it the best way we can. They don't have a door large enough for the large bins to go in. You couldn't get one through there anyway, so we just opt to use our smaller bins. But you can see back through there, it's totally full. You can see where basically they don't even bag it. They just ball it up and go. We're gonna unload most of this stuff tonight. We're gonna go ahead and preload our washers. We do have an extra crew working tomorrow just because we do have additional linens that we didn't expect to have. So we're gonna preload these. They'll be ready to go. Feel like I'm at a carnival ride. We're gonna leave the rest of the stuff in the box truck. We're gonna resume work tomorrow. We've got it back close enough to our bay door where we can leave it here. Of course, we'll lock it, make sure it's secure, and we'll be back tomorrow to rock and roll. We're gonna load up, go home for the night, hopefully enjoy the evening with the rain coming down. Whatever they have, we always separate them. That way we can put them directly through the folder. In this case, we're not using the ironer. So we can just swap them from the washer to the dryer, figure out whether we want to take them to the folder. If that's being used, do we want to take them directly to our folding area? We have an abundance of dirty linens, pillows, etc. When processing pillows, we separate them, wash them separate. We have a special cycle on our auto injection to make sure the pillows are sanitized, cleaned, and then we dry them at a high heat. For you guys at home that may be thinking, oh gosh, I've got pillows that I need washed, the suggestion that everyone goes on is to wash your pillows about every 3 to 6 months. Sheets you should change, suggestion-wise, every 1 to 2 times per week to change your linens at home. Your linens can fit in your washer at home. It's very difficult to wash large items like pillows, outdoor cushion, dog beds. So many Many people ask me, why do you just drape the items when you pull them out of the dryers? We do that for two reasons. We like to let them cool down to make sure that the items are dry. Sometimes when you pull them out of the dryer, they feel nice and warm, but when they cool down, there might be some damp spots, especially in larger items like blankets, comforters, pillows. So you really want to make sure those items are dry. It can create problems for you and for your customers. You don't want to send a product that's damp, sealed up in a bag. Customer picks it up or gets it dropped off. They open their product and lo and behold, you might have mold spots. Yes, that is your responsibility. You did their laundry, so if that happens to you, take responsibility. It's happened to us. We learned the hard way, so now we're very stringent on letting things cool down before we bag them up. We also like to drape things that we can put through the Foltex to what we call staging items. We have all of our towels ready to go. We have our sheets ready to go. These won't be going through the ironer. They'll just be going through the Foltex machine. In addition to, we'll have several other folders ready to go and hand folding just because we need this order out really quick and we'll have other orders coming in. So that's two reasons why that we drape and stage our item. Do you love the Foltex machine or what?
It comes in pretty handy.
And why do you like it?
Saves my arms.
Saves your arms. And I like it because it saves your arms, but I also like it because everything comes out uniformly. Our customers love it. They can stack stuff easily in their storage and everything looks nice and pristine. You'll see as it folds it, and it will stack 5 at a time. So this works by air. You can hear the air folding it. And so we'll push it on up as they come. It will go further up. And then we can take them to the station to bag them and get ready for our delivery drivers. I cannot believe Jodan didn't clean these as I asked. Well, maybe I'll put them in the washer. These aren't going to fit in my washer. Look at that. Who wants to sit on pollen-ridden cushions? Even the dog notices. There's no way these cushions are going to fit in our home washer or any home washer. If you do get them to fit, you're going to tear your washer up. So I guess I'm going to have Jodan load these up and take them to our warehouse and clean them before we have some guests over. These cushions aren't going to fit in any home washer either. Even if you can get one, you're going to spend hours washing them and they're not going to come clean. They're not going to toss and turn. You need to take them to a commercial facility to wash them. So we're going to load these up and take them and get washed as well. We'll pre-treat them for the stains. I was a little bit lazy this winter. I didn't put them up for the winter, so they've actually been sitting out here all winter. In addition, we have a pup that likes to get up here and sit with us, so that's a trade-off we've made. So let's get these loaded up, take them to the warehouse, and we'll see how it goes. Well, here's our home washer. I use it very rarely. As you can see, I just want to show for demonstration. This is one of our outdoor cushions. It's not going to fit. Even if I force it in, I'm going to tear up my washer and dryer, and they're just not going to come clean.
I just fixed this horse blanket. As you can see, I put a patch on this side. This thing was really shredded apart pretty bad. And then I put patch in between. That was the only way you could do it on this side. And of course, I covered this up a little bit, but that's okay. It's functional. And then you have a patch on this side. And then I fixed these seams going down through here. They were all coming apart, and I fixed those. Now, on this horse blanket here, I've got a small little hole right here. I've got a patch. I'll show you. And I'll put a patch on it right here. And that's about it. I've pulled this off here. Let me find the hole. I pull up here. Take a look on both sides. I'm gonna patch it from the front, like so. And I go forward, and I need to reverse it. That's why I like this sewing machine, because it can do the reverse to lock the stitches in and just go around like so. Then lift this up, we just go all the way around. These horse blankets, you know, they're pretty heavy, so you know, you gotta maneuver this stuff the right way. One more side. Now I just have this one side to go. And then I need to back the thread to lock it in. And there you have it. Then I'll just take this out, pull this up, voila. Get my handy dandy scissors. Here's the patch. There you have it. Look how nice that looks. Just gotta clean the threads up, but there's the patch.
I am pre-treating these outdoor cushions that coincidentally came from my house. This is really probably just a lot of pollen, dirt from being outside. But just in case, I'm going to pre-treat. We're going to put them into the machine here, and I'm actually getting ready to have someone come on Monday and add a program to do this so that our fellow team members can just push the button and go. I'm also going to waterproof them as well, which will help when we go outside after a rain. It won't absorb as much water and hopefully will repel the dirt as well. Just as I was telling you, you don't want to put these in your home washers because you see how much of a tight fit this is here, and this is just one cushion. So you can imagine at home, if you're putting this or trying to put this in your home washer, good luck. It's not going to come clean and you're going to tear your machine up. Or it's going to give an error code and you're going to have water completely filled in the cushion. So when you get that out, it's going to be nothing but a mess. So let's load them up and see how it goes. Like I say, it looks like I'm stuffing these in here, which I've still got plenty of room. You can see. So when you're loading up your machines, don't overstuff your machines. You're just going to waste your time and possibly tear up your client's items. So I'm going to wash this one on the same one. I'm going to do it industrial. It's a little bit longer of a cycle. We've got 52 minutes left on this one, and I just started this one, so we'll see. Okay, I've already pre-treated these for the sake of time conserving on video. I have 25 minutes left on this cycle, so I'm going to go ahead and add my waterproofing. I'm going to add it to the detergent compartment. And we're going to let that go through and see the end product.
We got so much going on here. I'm actually getting ready to take this van and go do a pickup myself to help the team. As you can see in this video, there's not many services we don't offer or will try to do. I believe that is one of the recipes for success. Hopefully you like this video, and if you do, please like and subscribe down below and put any comments that you may have, and we'll see you next week on the next one.